My name is Mrs. Setengozi. I'm here to deliver a lecture on the course Tertiary Educational System, EPM 407. And here are the contents of the course. Number one, history and evaluation of tertiary education. History and evaluation of tertiary education. 2. Curriculum. 2. Curriculum. 3. Graduate education and research and academic freedom. 3. Graduate education and research and academic freedom. 4. Systems and governance, in brackets, leadership. 4. Systems and governance, in bracket, leadership. 5. More systems, stroke legal and financial micro forces. 4. More systems, stroke legal and financial and micro forces. 6. Stratification, diversity and community colleges and opportunities. 6. Stratification, diversity and community colleges and opportunities. 7. Teaching, technology and faculty. 7. Teaching, technology and faculty. And then 8. Future of higher education. 8. Future and higher education. I hope we got it. Before tertiary education, we pass through nursery. From nursery, we will move to primary education. From primary education, we move to secondary education before we get to tertiary education. I hope every one of us knew the meaning of nursery education, primary education, secondary education, and then the course we have at hand, tertiary educational system. When we talk about primary education, let me start from primary education. Talk about the education that is given to a child between 6 and 11 years. Is education that is given to the learners between the age of 6 and 11 years. It is education that prepares the foundation of a child for the higher difficulties in education. Then, secondary education is the education that is given to the learner after primary education. That is, education that is given to the learners between the age of 12 and 18 years. Then we move to tertiary education. So let's look at the first content of this course, the history and evaluation of tertiary education. The history and evolution of tertiary education. What is the meaning of tertiary education? What is the meaning of tertiary education? Tertiary education also referred to as third level or third stage or post-secondary education. I said tertiary education also refers to as third level, third or third stage or post-secondary education. Is the educational level following the completion of a school providing a secondary education. Tertiary education also refers to as third level or third stage or post-secondary education. Is the educational level following the completion of school providing a secondary education. The World Bank defined tertiary education as including universities as well as trade schools and colleges. The World Bank defines tertiary education as including universities as well as trade schools and colleges. Higher education is taken to include undergraduates and postgraduates. Higher education is taken to include undergraduates and postgraduate education. Let's look at the definition of tertiary education defined by UNESCO. UNESCO stated that tertiary education focuses on learning endeavors in specialized fields. It stated that tertiary education focuses on learning endeavors in specialized fields. So let's look at the history and evolution of tertiary education in Nigeria. The history and evolution of tertiary education in Nigeria. Tertiary education, in Nigeria, tertiary education refers to post-secondary education received at universities, which can be both government and privately funded. Monotonous polytechnics and colleges of education. In Nigeria, tertiary education refers to post-secondary education received at universities, both government and privately funded. Monotechnics, polytechnics, and colleges of education. Do we get it? After completing a secondary education, students may enroll in a tertiary institution or acquire a vocational education. After completing their secondary school, either the students move on to tertiary education institution or they might decide to acquire vocational education. Vocational education like learning computer, hairdressing, mechanics, etc. So students are required to sit for the Joint Admission and Matriculation Board entrance examination. That means before a student can proceed into tertiary education in Nigeria, even in the whole Africa, the student is expected to sit for joint admission and matriculation board entrance examination, as well as the secondary school certificate examination SSCE or general certificate examination GCE, and must meet varying cut-off marks to gain admission into a tertiary institution in Nigeria. So before a student can proceed after secondary school into tertiary education, the student is expected to sit for JAMB, and he must meet certain cut-off mark before he can be allowed to be in higher institution. And he must sit for SSCE and have at least 5 credits, or he must sit for GCE. Are we following? Any question? Then we move to the next content, curriculum. What is curriculum? Curriculum can be seen as the total experience. Curriculum can be seen as the total experience a learner achieves in the educational setting. It is the total experience a learner achieves in the educational setting. You can say curriculum is all the experiences a learner has under the guidance of school. Curriculum is all the experiences a learner has under the guidance of school. Curriculum can also be defined as the totality of experience provided to students. Curriculum can also be defined as the totality of experience provided to students so that they can attain general skills and knowledge at a variety of learning sites. I repeat, curriculum can also be defined as the totality of learning experience provided to students so that they can attain general skills and knowledge at a variety of learning sites. So there are many ways we can define curriculum. I define curriculum as the totality of learning experience provided to a learner under the guidance of school so that they can attain general skills and knowledge within a certain period of time. I define curriculum as the totality of learning experience provided to a learner under the guidance of a school so that they can attain general skills and knowledge within a certain period of time. I define it again. I define curriculum as the totality of learning experiences provided to a learner under the guidance of a school so that they can attain general skills and knowledge within a certain period of time. Curriculum includes the content of the course curriculum includes the content of the course, that is, syllabus. Content of the course, that is, syllabus, and the methods employed, that is, strategies, and other aspects like norms and values, which relate to the way the school is organized. Curriculum includes the content of the course, in brackets, syllabus, the methods employed, in brackets, strategies, and other aspects like norms and values, which relate to the way the school is organized. So I said something, that curriculum is the totality of learning experience provided to a learner under the guidance of a school so that they can attain general skills and knowledge within a certain period of time. As you are in JBTS, all the whole courses you are expected to have done from basic 1, that's 100 level, to 400 level, all of them joined together is what we refer to as curriculum, or the totality of learning experience. Provided to a learner under the guidance of school, which is the you must attain it within a period of time. It is the totality of learning experience. Every courses that you are expected to have known, to have covered, that is what is referred to as curriculum. Everything that you are doing, every courses that you are expected to sit for, that is curriculum. Do we have any question? I hope it is well understood. So there are categories of curriculum. There are categories of curriculum. We have explicit curriculum. We have implicit or hidden curriculum. We have excluded curriculum, and we have extracurricular. We have extracurricular. I said categories of curriculum. 1, explicit. 2, implicit, which can also be called hidden curriculum. 3, excluded. And 4, extracurricular. When we talk about explicit curriculum, we are referring to all courses offered at school. Explicit, all courses offered at school. Every course we are offering in school is called explicit curriculum. Then we look at implicit curriculum, or you call it hidden curriculum. This is referred to unintended curriculum. They are those courses that the school never planned to include in the curriculum, but because of its relevance to the students, it is now included. It is now added to the courses the students should offer. Then we look at excluded curriculum. Excluded curriculum. These are the courses when the school looks at it, it is no more relevant to the students. It is no more relevant looking at the global trends. It is not relevant. So the school will just remove it from the curriculum. So they are referred to as excluded curriculum. Then extracurricular. Extracurricular. They are activities carried out by a school outside the formal settings of school. Extracurriculars are activities the school formulates to carry out by the students outside the formal settings of the school. Examples are sports and clubs. There are many clubs the school can create. These are extracurricular. So all of them add together make up curriculum. Then we have different types of curriculum. Different types of curriculum. There are many types of curriculum designs. We have subject curriculum. We have teacher-centered curriculum. We have learner-centered curriculum. We have activity stroke experience curriculum. We have integrated curriculum. We have core curriculum. We have broad field curriculum. We also have hidden curriculum. Types of curriculum, let me repeat. Number one, we have subject curriculum. Subject curriculum. Two, teacher-centered curriculum. Teacher-centered curriculum. Three, we have learner-centered curriculum. Learner-centered curriculum. Six, core. Hello? We have core curriculum, 7 broad field curriculum, and 7 hidden curriculum. Hello, students. So I want to give you an assignment. Write a brief note on the history of tertiary educational system in Nigeria.
Okay, I want to believe the class have ended. So we are ending the class. Thank you. Thank God for this class. Bye.